Is there a reason that you don't want to talk with them?
I mean, I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay, but I literally watched you enter the store, take it off the display, and then walk out with it.
Why
So
are you
can
so
we go
aggressive?
back? Because I just had to run after you
you
over a
so
$10 toy.
Can I put my phone away, please?
I mean, guys, come on. That's a little bit too much. I mean, can we just go easy?
No.
What's the story, Wolfpack? I hope you're all doing well out there, and thank you very much for joining me. In this video, we're going to be heading off to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. I'm sure plenty of families have many a happy memory of time spent at Universal Studios, but unfortunately for this family that we're going to see, due to the actions of the mother, they're left with memories that are anything but happy. And I have to say, I feel especially sorry for the lady's kids. Let's take a look.
Blue shirt with love and peace, and they're holding a child.
She won't stop for me at all.
What's going on? Which one are you talking about?
Hi.
Alright, what's going on?
I don't know.
Observe this. Now she just won't come to my office for a conversation that I've been trying to have.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Is there a reason that you don't want to talk with them?
I mean, I don't know what she's talking about. She was like very aggressive with me.
So when I stopped, I said, "Hi, I'm security. I'm gonna need the unpaid for merchandise." You handed it to me. I said, "Let's have a conversation."
No, I
then
said,
you wanted to run.
I
That's
thought
exactly
my
what
husband
happened.
paid for it.
Okay, but I literally watched you enter the store, take it off the display, and then walk out with it. So how did he pay for it?
I mean,
And then when I
again,
asked us to
your
have a
word against
conversation
my
with you,
word.
you walked away really fast.
Okay.
And I literally just said 3 times, "You're putting it over my head to have a conversation with me in my office." Now it's this.
Why
So
are you
can
so
we go
aggressive?
back? Because I just had to run after you
Why are you
over
so
a $10 toy.
Okay.
You can really tell what type of person this lady is and what way this interaction's gonna go just from the first couple of seconds of the footage. To claim "I don't know what you're talking about" is such a childish thing to come out with. When the security guard puts it to her that she watched her enter the store and take the item, she just says that it's your word against mine. Now, I don't know if the security guard was watching this on CCTV or they were physically in the store and seeing it, but you'd imagine that there would be some sort of CCTV footage of this incident which would prove the security guard right. Especially in a place the size of Universal Studios, you'd expect there'd be cameras all over the place. So to even think that you're going to pull the wool over their eyes is very misguided. I also think that story she came out with about assuming that her husband had already paid for the item is another red herring. Another thing she does is try to pull the victim card by claiming that the security guard is being aggressive and mean towards her. Now, I don't think that's the case, and I'm sure all of you will agree with me there. All the security guard was doing was putting the facts to her of what she observed happening. The person with the problem here is the lady who has been caught shoplifting. She either doesn't want to or is incapable of accepting responsibility for her actions. So instead she decides to play the victim, which is a classic tactic of people who just cannot accept responsibility.
Ma'am, how about we do this? How about we go with security and you have that sit-down conversation with me?
Why?
At this point, you have to.
All right.
So
Let's go to the hub, supervisor.
Am I under
Go to the
arrest?
hub? Yeah. All right, come on, walk with us. Come on. Okay, so they're alleging that you committed a crime, right? Okay. So they want to probably sit down and ask you about the alleged crime. Right? So this is what I'm gathering. Okay? So if they're saying that you stole something, then that's what they're going to talk to you about. Right? There isn't a question. I'm not asking you a question. I'm explaining to you what they want to do, right? They're saying that you stole something, right? So they want, if somebody, right, but just listen to me. I'm explaining to you. I'm not accusing you of anything, right? I wasn't there. So they're accusing you and saying that you stole something, right? So they want to, when this happens, they bring whoever is supposedly stealing something to their office, right? And then they sit down and have that conversation with you.
So in the state of Florida, they're allowed to detain.
Who's they?
Universal security.
Any kind of security in the store, they're allowed to detain.
So am I under arrest?
No,
Not
you're
under arrest until they decide what to do. But they're allowed to detain you.
Or can I go under arrest?
If they want.
How do you
So they want to talk to you. If you don't want to talk to them, then they might press charges.
It's a bit hard to hear what's being said, but she's repeatedly asking the officers if she's under arrest, which they're telling her she's not. It's also been explained to her that security want her to come back to have a chat about what's gone on, and that if they decide to press charges, then that's when the police will step in. The police are only here because she was refusing to engage with security, so she's been afforded an opportunity now to de-escalate the situation.
Can I put my phone away, please?
Normally they don't press charges, they just want you to have a talk.
It's up to her. So you need to back away, okay? You're not involved.
So as you can see, she chose not to take the easy way out. As they got closer to an exit, she made some sort of off-the-cuff comment to the effect of, if I'm not under arrest, then I'm just going to leave. If she hadn't already, at that point she made it abundantly clear that she wasn't going to cooperate here. I love the absolute sense of entitlement, the fact that she thinks she can just go in, take something, and when she's caught she can just give it back and go on about her life like nothing happened. There's going to be no consequences, we'll just forget it ever happened. What sort of a fairy world do these people live in? And then to add insult to injury, you have her getting arrested in front of her husband and the 2 children. That's why it's blurred out, because the 2 kids are just standing right there watching it happen. Absolutely ridiculous carry on over a $10 toy, and she probably thought she was doing a great thing. Oh, I'll take the toy for one of the kids, and now look at, she's left them with this memory of their mother being cuffed up by the police when they're supposed to be having a nice family holiday. So now that she's been placed in handcuffs, security and the police are going to escort her up to the security office to have a chat. Her attitude and approach to this situation has got her absolutely nowhere. In fact, it's actually made matters much worse. Like, she still has to go to the security office and go through the procedure. The only difference is the police are now involved. And to top that off, like I said, she's getting handcuffed in front of her kids. And I'm sure that's totally ruined this experience for them and probably has left a lasting memory too. Now, I can't speak for this lady, but personally speaking, if I was marched up a main thoroughfare in Universal Studios by the police and security in handcuffs, I would be absolutely mortified. It just beggars belief why people make such stupid decisions. I'll spare us having to accompany her any further on this walk of shame, and we'll skip ahead to when they arrive at the security office.
Sit down. Do you want to go grab your computer or I grab mine? Whichever one you want. I grab mine? Whichever one you want, okay. Since you didn't want to have a conversation with him,
This one for me is very...
let me look at it. Stand up. Stand up. Okay. No, it's actually loose. It's actually kind of loose.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because look at the way I'm moving it. If you're twisting your wrist around it, then that's when it will hurt. But right now, look, see how it goes up and down? Okay. Do you have any ID with you?
Sorry. Well, you took my phone.
No, I didn't take anything. I didn't know if you had ID. Is it in your bag?
My phone's in my... I don't know. It was in my hand. You guys took my phone.
Okay.
Who would have thought that she'd complain about the handcuffs being uncomfortable? It's all starting to stack up now, isn't it? Aggressive and mean security, uncomfortable handcuffs. I mean, this woman truly is the victim here. Isn't it just a joke that Universal Studios, who are sitting on their millions of dollars, can't just absorb the loss of a measly $10 toy and just turn a blind eye to all this? All this inconvenience and kerfuffle over a $10 toy that they got back, might I add. They got it back, like, what are they crying about? Can we not just all go on our merry way here? Meanwhile, back in reality, not one person has near an iota of sympathy for this woman. She had ample opportunity to avoid all of this, and she didn't take it. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the conversation between the woman whose name is Marina and the security discussing the incident. But we are going to see a conversation between 2 officers about the stupidity of all this, and then we're going to check in with Marina's husband to see what he has to say.
Like $10-$50, but she didn't want to stop.
She handed it to me, but she
said no, it's going to be 56 here. Because we told her stop, she stopped.
For you guys too? I heard they did.
Yeah, well, and then she said, I'm leaving if you're not putting me on the arrest. So I said, you going to press charges?
Oh, man.
Yeah, she would have been gone in 10 minutes.
Wow.
That ship sailed though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so stupid. They said, look, they want to talk to you, they have a right to detain you, etc., etc. They're going to talk to you. Said, well, am I under arrest? And I mean,
yeah, Optima, India Whiskey 02, SSG, final disaster emergency noise.
And then I looked back, said, "Do you want to press charges?" And he said, "Yeah." And I went up and stopped her.
We're now going to go have a chat with Marina's husband, who's outside waiting with the kids.
Yeah, he came up to us and asked us if it was necessary. So I'll tell him what's going on. Do you mind staying with me?
Yeah, I got you.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
Okay, I'm Officer Shaw with the Orlando Police Department. Is that your wife, girlfriend, daughter,
Yeah.
sister?
Yeah.
What is she? Which one?
Wife.
Okay, so here's the situation. Marina was caught shoplifting by one of the people inside. Okay, here at Universal Studios, they normally don't press charges, but they do want to have a discussion with you about what happened.
Okay.
Okay, so she did not want to stop for them, so we're all police officers.
I understand.
Okay, so we were forced to intervene, and she kept asking me, well, if I'm not under arrest and I'm not staying, I said it'd be because normally they do a trespass or this kind of stuff, but we're past that now. So here in Orlando, we do not do notice to appears or anything like that. We can't do that for somebody out of town. So she's going to be transported to jail for shoplifting a $10 item. It was her choice. I explained to her. That's it. Go talk to her. The officer talked to her. But she was just like, nope. And as you saw, she tried to scurry on. So that's the situation that we have.
I heard it.
Okay. So she'll call you when she bonds out, that she'll have a bond.
Okay, what's the...
Oh, no, we got to do the leader. She's going to jail.
I mean, guys, come on. That's a little bit too much. I mean, can we just go easy?
No, they already want to press charges.
Who?
Universal Studios. She's in handcuffs. It's too late.
Okay.
We gave her the opportunity. We even explained to her, I said, in the state of Florida, security has the right to stop you. They stopped you. You don't want to stop for them. Okay? I explained to her like 20 times, and the officer even said, please, don't do this because you can be put under arrest. And then she played the card, well, if I'm not being detained.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah. It was her choice.
All right, so she's going to go down there. She's going to go... Are they doing a bail, or what are they going to do?
Yeah, for shoplifting, you everything gets a bond.
Right.
So it's probably going to take us about a half hour here. She'll be transported to jail. The jail can take 2, 3, 4 hours.
Hold on,
And they'll give you a call. She'll give you a call because she'll have her phone and say, "Come bail me out." The bond's probably going to be $500 or $250. Stupid.
This is a misdemeanor, right?
It's a misdemeanor. Yeah.
All right,
It's a misdemeanor. It didn't have to occur because I explained to her. I said,
I
"Look,
understand.
but I'm telling you, I told her. The other officer told her, and she says, "Well, if you're not gonna arrest me, then I'm leaving."
Right.
And then I said, "No. Instead of Florida, they can detain you."
Yeah.
I already ran her. So this is her, and maybe watch too much TV or whatever, because the moment that she said, "If you're not gonna detain me, then I'm leaving," this is totally. It was because they don't press charges here. I tried to tell her, but they got a right to talk to you because they do the trespass, they do a civil demand thing. There's just paperwork, things like that. But she didn't want to stop. She said, the magic words. Well, if you're not going to arrest me, then I'm leaving. I said, don't. They can detain you. They have a right. And then when I asked them, says, well, she doesn't want to stay. Do you want to press charges? They said yes.
Okay.
She would have been probably done in about 2 to 3 minutes, doing the paperwork. Sorry about that.
It's all right. So they'll call. Which place? Where in Orlando is it? Which one is it?
It's actually not that far from here. It's probably about 15. Where are you staying?
I know Orlando pretty well, so...
It's on 33rd and John Young. It's called the 33rd Street Jail.
The rest of this conversation just relates to where exactly the jail is located. The husband is then sent on his way to, I presume, debrief the kids on where their mother is gone. Now, a few observations from this interaction. Is it just me, or does the husband seem totally unfazed by all of this? If I was on a holiday with my wife and 2 kids and she shoplifted something and got caught, the police were involved, and now she's getting arrested and taken to jail, I think I'd be a bit more shocked and disgusted than he is. I don't know, am I being a bit too hard on him? Drop a comment and let me know what you guys think. If I'm being honest, it just seems that from his reaction and her reaction and then what she says later on in the video, it just seems that this is all just a big inconvenience, and I don't think there's any lessons going to be learned here. I just feel that the wife saw was going to think that she was the one that was wronged here. I'm sure she understands that shoplifting is wrong, but I think now that she's been caught doing it, she doesn't see it as a big deal. It's only a $10 toy, you know, I didn't rob a bank or anything. It's hard to know what to make of the husband. This is all going to be a big headache for him because he'll have the 2 kids, he's away from home, and he's going to have to worry about getting her out of jail.
I already told your husband what's going to happen. So once you get processed and everything, it'll take a couple hours. And then by this evening, you'll be able to make phone calls. You'll take your belongings with you, and you can call him once you're processed, and then he'll come pick you up. I told him where the jail's at. So it's about 2 miles from here.
In Orlando?
Yeah, it's actually just a couple miles. Probably take 5 to 10 minutes with traffic in Orlando. Everything takes a long time. So, but if you could go in a straight line, it's only like a couple miles.
Go ahead.
Is there like a bail or anything?
You're gonna have bail once he's done with the paperwork. But so what the jail has to do, they take your fingerprints, your picture, they process all the paperwork. You do not have to stay for a judge because of the crime. And then once they post your bond and they get done with their paperwork, like I said, they got to do a couple hours to process. You're not the only person there, so once that's done, they'll tell you, hey, you can call, or you can even bond yourself out if you have the money, but you can call your husband and he'll come pick you up.
So what is the crime of being charged for?
Petty theft, shoplifting.
It's a misdemeanor, right?
Yep. Have you been arrested for that before?
No.
Okay. Well, you get 3 before it becomes a felony.
I mean,
Well, we told you, the officer, I asked you to stay. They have a right to detain you. You chose not to, so this is why we're here over such a stupid thing. We all make bad decisions, and that's that.
There's not much else you can really say to her, as it's blatantly obvious to anyone with half a brain cell in their head that this was a stupid idea in the first place. All of this for a $10 toy, and they don't look like the type of people that couldn't afford the $10. As I said before, this just seems like a big inconvenience to them and their holiday. The husband and herself only seem to be worried about how long this is going to take and if it's a misdemeanor or not. Not once has there been any apology or any sort of acceptance of responsibility or taking ownership for her actions. I'm sure she understands that shoplifting is wrong, but I think that she just thinks it's something so minor and small that she should have been just let on her way, and now she's being victimised somehow. Like, she didn't ruin the holiday by shoplifting, everybody else ruined it by going through the process that happens after you get caught shoplifting. My main thought in all of this goes out to the kids. They've not only had to see their mother handcuffed and taken away, but they have to deal with the confusion about where she's gone. And their main memory from this holiday is going to be their mother getting arrested. All of this was so unnecessary and so stupid, and all she has left now is to do her final walk of shame to the police car.
Yeah, what's your 836-421? Jesus, that's sorry.
Well guys, what did you make of that one? Absolutely ridiculous, wasn't it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments, and I'll try to get back to as many people as I possibly can. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop us a like and hype the video if you can, as it does really help the channel out. If you'd like to help me make more videos like this one and help support the channel, please check out the links down below in the description. A massive shout out goes out to all my channel members. Thank you very much as always guys for your continued support and encouragement. It really does mean a lot. I'd also like to give a big shout out to everyone that's watching this along with me on the premiere. Thank you very much for joining me guys. As always, I'll be back in the next couple of days with another video. I do hope you'll join me then. But if you're looking for something to watch in the meantime, why not check out one of the videos that should be appearing on screen now. Until next time guys, stay safe, take care, slán go fóill.